try your best. Right, here we
Okay,
go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good morning, everyone. It's David taking over KrebsCOHO channel. He's probably lying down somewhere pissed drunk in a drain after yesterday's night. So he won't be available today. No, it's only me. I know you love me. I know you want me.
Yeah, and this is KrebsCOHO now, just
No,
supporting
he's drunk. He's
supporting
drunk.
David today for the cast.
He's drunk. Don't listen to him. Drunk.
Oh, how weird this is indeed. David doing the introductions. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should do that in one episode where you play the leading role and I'll be the supportive person.
We always do it. What do you mean?
No, it's the other way around. I'm the... Piss off.
No,
I see what you
no
did
one
there.
wants to
I see
hear
what
you.
you did there. No, I have to put you back in your place. Back to supportive role. Beat you down. Use my fist. So how are you guys doing today? Another TGIF here on the KrebsCOHO channel. Weeks go by so fast. I can't believe the last episode was last Friday. But that is life for you. Time flies by when you're having fun and when you're busy. So, apologies for lack of casts, but this is life. Okay? The game that we're looking at today is a 2 vs 2 on McGechaen's War. We haven't done this map in quite a while, so that's why I wanted to go for it. Because here on the KrebsCOHO channel, we like having fun, don't we, David?
Yes.
Of course we
Unless
do.
it's the middle of the night when you ask me to do the cast.
Unless it's the middle of the night.
Yeah, like 10 AM or something.
Middle of the night. Well, I can't tell because the middle of the night is like 2 o'clock PM for you or something because your time schedule is so weird. Right, today we're going to be looking at four very experienced players, 2 on each side obviously, 2v2. One going by the name of FreestyIer as the Brits, and also his partner today is going to be aSIISymbiosis as the Americans. David, are you going to be looking at the axies today?
No.
Well, fine, whatever, I'll introduce them. We got Prooooooooo as the Wehrmacht, and we've also got SwordOfThousandTruth. That's a pretty cool name, as the PE down here. So, seriously, who are we looking at today? Are you going to be looking at allies, or am I looking at... Who?
I'm going to be looking at allies, just because I feel like it. I can see Brits.
Fine, I'll go for the freaking axes today. So, I guess we'll get started, and we'll just start speaking about what's going to be happening on this map. In just a second. So we're going to be starting in 3 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and begin.
Let's begin. Let's
6,
begin.
7, 8, 9, 10, and on we go to another very exciting matchup in the Company of Heroes Battlefield. Hopefully people won't be spamming me with chat, but that is just the in-game chat at the moment. From the replay, not actually people spamming me. That's okay, that's okay. So, McGechaen's War, let's talk about it. What do you think about this map? Do you like it or not?
Well, it's not that I don't like it, it's just I got really bad experience with it. You need really good tactics to actually win there. People say that it's favored towards allies. The allies never always win. Because you get so many flanking opportunities, but I don't know. I think I don't have enough experience to really talk about this map.
I used to play
like it. I like the design of it. It's really complex. Like, you've got right hand side where that's always abandoned. You've got left hand side that's always fighting with a Brit, and you've got the middle that's just the middle.
No man's land.
Yes.
I totally agree with you there. The right hand side is usually abandoned. What people tend to do on this map is they grab the fuel points, and since these fuel points are sort of located or situated between a bunch of hedges, what people sometimes do is they block it off with wire and stuff just to be annoying. Also, there's a VP point right beside the little monastery over here. The other VP is in the middle, and the third one is on the left-hand side. As we were saying, the middle is no man's land. That just tends to be where conflicts occur. People tend to put down bunkers to try and keep down this victory point, since it's no man's land. On the left-hand side, we have the majority of the strategic points that people try to go for. I guess that's why the natural tendency is go on the left-hand side, because that's where most of your resources come from. Apart from that, I think that's pretty much all I can say about it. Left-hand side, you gotta be really careful about all of these hedges. Provides a lot of flanking opportunities. So, I don't know, at the same time people say that, oh yeah, it's allied favored because there's so many ways to flank, but at the same time, isn't that good for Wehrmacht MGs to set up, at choke points? It's always a good idea. So I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, but then you need so many MGs, you need to move the MGs around. And that's the point. People think that you need MG for every single cutoff point, but you just need to move one MG and make a use of it. As you've seen in the last cast.
Yes, I agree. And people say this map might be favored towards allies, but I don't know. A lot of times I disagree with people when it comes to, you know, favors and balances on certain maps. I do agree some maps do have certain, you know, balances, and it's balanced to one side. Like, I mean, we had that notorious experience when we played Brits. You played Brits
Yes.
against, yeah, and you know, the high fuel points and just parking on there. It was ridiculous. Okay, fair enough. But this map, I think it's decent enough. You've got just medium fuel points, you know, no low fuel points, and I mean, you do have low fuel points, but it's not only low fuel points, it's not only high fuel points or anything like that, so it's nice and balanced in my opinion, okay? So, we'll leave it there. David, tell me what's going on with the Brits and the Americans, what are they up to?
Well, from me, when I'm looking at the tactical map, the point is, it looks like actually Wehrmacht pushed so hard, they've got majority of the map. I mean, it's weird because usually Americans and Brits are so dominant on this map. They just go on the munitions on the left, right? On the fuel. They get the fuel secured. Then Americans move out and cap everything, and Wehrmacht is screwed. And they have to hold on to the middle points they can hold with MGs and hope for the best. But now it looks like
I don't know, to be honest, I think like because they have a Brit on their team, it just means they're not going to be capping as much as usual. So maybe that's why the Wehrmacht have a little bit of advantage.
But once the Brits are set up, they're fine. They don't need any help.
Yeah. Well, look what they're doing right now with their Bren carrier.
Yeah.
And Kettenkrad putting down, what is that? A booby trap, I believe?
Booby trap, yes.
Booby trap right on the fuel point. I like how he's doing it right in front of the freaking Brits. Like, you know,
like,
nothing suspicious about it. Not doing anything at all, don't mind me. Just setting up
I love how
the
flamethrowers just, you know, not doing anything to the...
So strange.
Bren.
Oh, was it not damaging at all? It surely does a little bit of damage.
It damages, but I mean, imagine the crew inside, they're like, oh yeah, there's our flames, but they're just damaging the Bren. You don't care.
Totally ignoring it, I know. It's a bit strange, if you ask me. Although I think in Company of Heroes 2, that's going to be sort of addressed, isn't it? You can be able to kill crew members and tanks and
yes,
stuff.
exactly, that'll be interesting. Imagine your heavy tank, heavy, I don't know, KV, and then the crew gets killed, and it's like...
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
And the tank's gonna be very expensive.
On the field so far for the Wehrmacht, it looks like the Wehrmacht went for some major pioneer spam. They pretty much just have pioneers, I'm not kidding you. They just have pioneers. They're actually going for a pioneer spam. This is amazing.
Pioneer spam is the best tactic against the Brit.
I remember in 2.601, so the patch previous to this, there was actually, Pioneer spam was notorious because you could, what you do is that you would spam Pioneers, get down a Kampfkraft Center and just upgrade them straight away. And that's why in 2.602 they actually made a requirement that you needed to get down some sort of building first in order to actually get the Kampfkraft Center.
And they also nerfed Pioneer blob, because when Pioneers blob up, they do less damage.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
I didn't know that. How come the Brits don't have that? How come the Brits don't have that?
I don't know, because I think they just ignored the Brits at one point.
I think it was like sort of a patch.
It
It was probably just like a quick hotfix, wasn't it? They're like, oh, okay, there's lots of pioneers, let's fix that quickly. But then they were like, oh, there wasn't.
Because what I don't remember the previous patch because I was quite a newbie on the previous patch, but I know that the pioneer spam was just so ridiculous. It could take on riflemen.
Yeah, no, Pioneer spam back then was notorious. It was like every single person that was high in the Wehrmacht tier ladders were actually just Pioneer spamming, and they were getting a ridiculous amount of kill streaks in that. But now obviously it's a lot harder to do that. You need another building first, either the Wehrmacht quarters, or you can obviously tech up in that, but that strategy wouldn't work. Or you can get a forward barracks. That could always work. And that's how they balanced it up. Armored car taking too much damage here.
I want to see those flamers kill everything.
There's so many of them! If this strategy works properly, what's going to happen is that all of these flamethrowers, all of these pioneers are going to get flamethrowers on them. They're going to be massive, massive anti-infantry capabilities.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a half track to make them reinforce. It will be so nice.
It just looks like all the Wehrmacht have at the moment is just anti-infantry. They've got plenty of armored cars and, you know, pioneers and such. I'm just wondering who's going to be going for the anti-tank. Well, I'm not sure, but looks like if we go on over to Pro, he's got up to the T2, and he's actually getting out a pack right now. He just got a mortar out, funnily enough. We very rarely see that coming out of a T2 Krieg barracks. But good choice, I think. Maybe what he's going to do with it is use canister rounds, smoke rounds. That could always be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the amount of flamethrowers. This is going to be a barbecue. David.
No, you know what's gonna be annoying?
What?
Brit is actually upgrading a captain, so after a captain, you know what comes.
Stuart?
Canister shot.
Yeah, that thing. That shotgun round and all these flamethrowers. Could you imagine the havoc it's going to cause on them? Well, I hope they
It will
do.
be, imagine catching them in red cover. Yeah.
Oh no, and all of them dying, all the munitions being
Yeah.
wasted. Oh,
just
that would be
like
terrible.
your infantry in the game you didn't post.
Some things
God
aren't
damn it.
meant to be seen. Look at this blob of flamethrowers. Wow. They're just running across the field. I could just imagine this in real life and how ridiculous it would look like.
Well, I wouldn't like to be in a flamer blob in real life. One
It'd
guy
seem
dies,
a bit
you're all
lethal, wouldn't it?
screwed.
A bit dangerous. I like what they're doing though. One guy is Minesweeper, so he's gonna be going about just, you know, protecting any mines and such. And oh my gosh, these riflemen are getting torn apart.
Oh, don't tell me they run to the mine.
What?
Oh,
Oh, the symbiosis. Oh no, but it's okay. They're not
Yes.
gonna. What? But they had Minesweeper. Was it too far away or something? Oh,
yeah.
that is one. That is one pioneer, flamethrower pioneer down, an armored car landing on a mine. This isn't too good. If they had a few more infantry squads there, they could easily, you know, start pushing on them. Not good. Surprised that Minesweeper didn't actually do anything.
I think it was just too far away.
Think so? So I thought I had a bit of a decently long range.
Oh, Stewart! Yay! Oh, have you seen that?
What? What happened?
The free bio squad's going down from canister shot.
Oh, no way. I missed it.
I don't know if you were synchronized with me exactly at the time, but you must have missed that.
No, I was looking at the armored car, but I missed it. I can see the bodies skewed across the battlefield.
Yeah, they were passing down the mine. They finished the mine, and the Stewart
You know
comes
what's
like,
so
"Hello."
funny? When I was actually watching this replay, I didn't even recognize that. But it's funny that you actually, you know, thought of that. You're like, what comes after Captain? Stuart. And we're just like, oh, all
'Cause
these
you don't
pioneers are probably
recruit.
going to end up dying. And oh my gosh, the Wehrmacht are taking so many casualties here. Look at that. All those pioneers died, and now the armored car died. Man.
But I would say that those armored cars are still doing a great job keeping them off.
Yeah, keep him off, I suppose. Stuart wants to
Oh,
get in
booby
here,
trap
but...
going off on the left. I don't
What's
know
that?
if you see that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tread breaker from the light AT half track here.
Oh yeah.
And the pack, is it going to have long enough range? Yes! Good stuff. And that is going to be the Stuart going down. Wow,
I
nice
love
and
the
easy.
communication from it is brain gun damaged. Everything's dead.
So big losses on both sides. It wasn't just like, you know, one side took all the casualties there, but
Yeah.
to be fair, the Wehrmacht could have easily kept those pioneers alive. I think it's just something you have to recognize, with, you know, especially if
Yeah.
you're up against the Brits, Stuart. Just always be
Yeah,
careful.
he just
about it.
forgot to move back the pioneers. He built the mine in the perfect position, but he didn't move them. That's why when you pad the mine, you always shift click afterwards so they go off the mine.
Well, lesson to be learned, I suppose, for a future game, eh?
Yay.
Yeah, but overall, it looks like the Wehrmacht in a bad stance. The
Yeah,
Americans, the Allies in general,
Yeah.
just getting the territory, aren't they?
Exactly, that it should be the other way around. Like Wehrmacht being pushed back at the beginning and then pushing back.
It's a bit worrying, if anything. And
Yes.
funnily enough, the Wehrmacht's actually getting more pioneers now. I
Yeah,
guess
that's
he's just so
another
keen on the
Pioneers
strategy.
died. Build more.
He's so keen on the strategy. He's actually gone for his defensive doctrine as well.
Okay.
So I suppose it might be nice if he calls that down whenever he's fighting in his own territory with all these pioneers and such. Could help.
I want to
Father
see what
land.
Americans go for. Oh, they didn't pick a doctrine yet.
No? The PE obviously picked their doctrine because of Scorched Earth. That'll be
Yes,
interesting
obviously.
to see. We've seen a lot of Panzer elites in previous weeks and previous episodes actually use Scorched Earth on VPs. Whenever they get to a desperate point of the game and they don't have much left remaining, they just Scorched Earth the VPs and just be extremely annoying like that.
It takes so long to fix it.
Yeah, well, that's part of the strategy.
Yeah.
I suppose it can be a bit abusive, but...
That's why I love Scorched Earth on Langre. Blowing up the catapult. Yes,
oh, how evil. And it'd be so easy to do on Langre as well.
Yes, I know.
Angleville as well.
But I've never seen it, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't seen it as well. I bet there are.
I've never seen PE on Langre, to be honest. Maybe once.
I don't know. I don't think PE tend to go for Scorched Earth on 1v1s. Not that I've noticed, anyway.
I know they usually go for Luftwaffe in 1v1s, just because of early pressure.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to see it, to be honest, because there's like Angleville, Langre, when you think about it. Just big cutoff points there. You could easily...
Sherman coming out from Americans.
Nice and fast. 13 minutes so far into the game. Already got their tanks, heavy armor coming out.
Yeah, just look at the amount of fuel they've got.
Artillery as well, fantastic. Whilst, what do the Wehrmacht have? Well, they were just working with everything up to T3. Well, they've actually just unlocked the assault phase, so that's T4.
Oh, artillery!
Yeah, did you not notice it?
No, not really. I'm a terrible...
That's what I was just talking about a few seconds ago.
Oh, there it is.
And even more artillery coming down. So what is it coming?
I was just switching between Americans and Brits, and it's a completely different sound background. It's a completely different theme, and it's really like watching a different game if you look at it. Because American is like jumpy and funny, and the British is like. Like,
what, bass?
Death and havoc and
50 Cent bass. As you were describing it.
Yes, exactly.
Very deep.
It's the exact description, the best one you can get.
I switched on over to the PE, but there's no music, funnily enough.
Damn you.
Oh, well. But they've gone out of Panther Battle Group, check this out.
Oh god.
Already chasing away that Panther. Or not the Panther, the Sherman, sorry.
Panther blob.
I suppose this is always like the last thing you want to see as when your allies, just the Panther Battle Group coming out.
Yeah, it's early game is really devastating because what can you do? You need Fireflies to counter it. Like,
a single Sherman isn't going to do
nothing
anything
against them. It's really, really powerful.
The only thing holding the Panther Battle Group back is just the
oh god damn it!
Infantry.
I hate that phone.
No! Your phone is trolling the cast!
No, you always get the phone.
No, I don't. Not anymore. Not since I broke up with
my
girlfriend.
See, the roles reversed. I started the cast and I got the phone call.
Man, they're fighting right on the Brits' homestep here. But look at all the shots that the Panthers can take. There's no worries whatsoever.
I know, they just go like, yeah, I don't care.
Derp, 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 derp. No mind at all.
The brave Sherman trying to make a change.
Oh, he's obviously not going to be able to do anything. I think he just needs to be there to be a look, I don't know, a bit intimidating. But he's acting more as a meat shield, if anything. Just taking the shots.
But the funny part is, as soon as you crush the hedges, Brits are useless. Did you notice that?
That's the nice thing about the Panthers, you can just crush over like everything, just open up new ways that previously they weren't able to do before. I especially love it when I'm surprising people, you know, on the other side they'll be nicely hidden and then you just come up with a Panther and just go up right through the head.
Hello!
Hello? What are you doing there? Oh man, officer artillery.
Interesting stuff is allies building a sniper.
Ow! Well, that's one way to counter a Panther.
Kill the officer.
Just use officers to freaking kill Panthers. Perfect.
Oh, Firefly's out. Finally.
Well, I'd be a little bit careful if I were the PE at the moment because one Panther is going to be starting to be contested here if there's Firefly and such.
Yes.
Very nice sector artillery in this long stretch. protecting this entire territory.
I would love to be able to do sector artillery on enemy sector. Like, you know, on Brit space, like, hello.
In Company of Heroes Online, you could do it. In Company of Heroes Online, if you want defensive doctrine, they had this one ability. It was sector artillery. It was called reactive artillery. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
And basically, it's like the same sort of effect that you have on the minimap. You see that circle?
Yeah.
It could go anywhere in that circle. It doesn't matter which sector you're in.
Oh god.
And you could upgrade it in different fashions to extend that circle to make it bigger. But usually, if you did that, that means you'd be using less salvos, less shells at a time. But then, if you wanted more shells at a time, it'd make it more costly. So then you have an ability that would cost like 250 munitions at its maximum. But then it became ridiculous at that point, and it was far too expensive. But yeah, that was back in the day, reminiscing here. Wow, Sherman's coming out of nowhere here, and the Firefly.
The Sherman's actually doing some damage.
Yeah, they're doing decently, eh? I guess it's probably because they're upgunned.
But that's a bad unit preservation. The Panthers should just keep moving back.
I guess they're maybe not that worried because they just got another Panther.
Oh, the micro is going down the drain. The P squad's going down for nothing.
Oh, look at that!
Oh my god.
Wow, that was right in the kisser.
Right in the kisser.
That's why we love...
It was so bad.
That's why we love Company of Heroes. Just, it looked like that was going to be the end of some of these Panthers, but then just out of nowhere,
It was a friendly artillery as well, wasn't it? Oh no, it was sector artillery.
Yeah, sector artillery. Perfect.
Oh god.
All these Panthers are so badly damaged. If I were him, I'd probably get them out of here right now. All of them. Ouch. And the other ones as well. Get them out, get them out, get them out. You got veterancy on them. Don't lose them. No! No! Huh?
No.
I like how the freaking medic there was just massively massacred by the sector artillery. Oh no!
Oh my god, this PE guy is so bad.
He should have gotten his Panthers out there. It's so easy to keep...
4 Panthers for nothing.
Yeah, unit preservation is not a hard thing to do. What you have to do
especially
is
with the Panther.
Get your stuff out of there before it has like a tiny fraction of health left. Easy as that.
Yeah, and
do
then
your damage
even if
and then
you do
go
it,
back.
then you don't move ahead and turn around. You just reverse it.
Reverse. Just keep on getting out of there.
Yeah, it's not hard.
For some people, it is apparently.
Oh, but they're morons. No, I mean in the in COH2 we'll have reverse gear, so it'll be easier.
Oh yeah, then you have no excuse. Then you actually just press a button to use it. You have no excuse not to do it then. Sometimes you can blame it on the controls, but in Company of Heroes 2, no excuse.
It always like hurts me so much when people don't preserve units. You just watch them and it's like, no.
I know.
But I bet I'm not better when I play, but when I comment I'm a bitch. So.
Oh, this
you know what I mean.
Reactive sector artillery in this middle point is actually brilliant. Actually, a really good place to put it down.
Yeah.
The best place to use sector artillery is obviously on the large sector, but also elongated ones are brilliant as well. Like if you think about it, like point to Hawk for example, you know the munitions point down south, which pretty much divides the entire continent. If you use that, you know, it stretches out right across.
Yeah, I know. You cannot even cross the road.
Exactly, right? It's absolutely brilliant. But what is that? We've got a flak coming down from the Wehrmacht here, placed right down along the southern portion of the center, I suppose. Bottom left corner of the center. And
it's already decrewed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's already decrewed, so bad times. Because all these tanks are moving in right now, Fireflies and stuff.
It's really stupid if you want to build Flak 88 against against Brit with artillery, then... Hello? Artillery.
I don't know, I'm always so iffy about building flaks. I usually only build flaks when I've got a really good positioning in the game. Like if I'm actually beating my opponent. Because exactly, if they have artillery and such, just no point at all, it's gonna get decreed. And he's not even learning his lesson, he's putting down another one. Oh gosh, what is the point? What is the point?
Booby! Crap.
This guy's moving in. 188 VPs for the Axis at the moment with 395 for the Allies. quite clear that the aXIIS are more desperate, if anything, and they're losing so many guys here for nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely nothing, and artillery already coming down on top
God.
of the flag. Oh my gosh!
Oh no, he didn't.
Well, that was one pioneer gone. That's already decrewed! Man, these fireflies just need to go in right now and
The nice
just
part about
destroy
this
it.
game is they've got really nice varieties of units. Like Brit's going for tanks is really powerful.
They do have a
When
variety of units.
you've got 3 squads of infantry, they are really strong because they're Brits, and then you've got those fireflies just killing everything.
That flag is already dead. It didn't even shoot once.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. I don't know what the aXIIS are doing now. It's like so weird.
I don't know, they've got a huge variety of units, and variety isn't bad, as I like to say, but their preservation is just not good at all.
The preservation and the
And-
tactic is just
And
so bad.
also, yeah, the tactics is quite bad, because there's no point at all in putting down these flags, especially when they got artillery. Especially
They
when
can't even
you've got
preserve
nothing protecting your
flags.
stuff. What? What were you saying?
The
they're
preservation
even
is so
destroying-
bad they cannot even preserve flags.
Yeah, I know. They're even destroying the packs on the field, look at that.
Yeah, that's good, really good.
The
That's what
remainders,
they should
yeah.
do.
They missed out one.
Another flag 88 going up. Real.
Oh, what? Are they
Why?
that desperate? I guess they just must be that desperate. But look what they're doing.
I would say they
the,
really must be delusional, but
the PE are coming in with another Panther battle group from the top side. They're actually going
Yeah.
look to be straight for the base. And so that means
Oh.
that
That
the
Panther battle
allies
group
are
is gone.
distracted. What's that?
that Panther battle group is gone.
Oh man, one Panther's just about to go down.
Yeah.
Maybe, anyway. Wow, I'm surprised that the allies, this is turning bad for the allies. I guess this pack came out of nowhere and just now the allies are taking huge amounts of cash. Oh my gosh, look at this! What a reversal! They've got sector artillery down in the center as well, so these infantry are going to be screwed if they stay here. Look at that.
What the hell is going on?
Wow, you were thinking, I was thinking that the aXIIS were going to get totally screwed over here. And just out of nowhere, the allies just lost literally all their tanks. They lost a whole bunch of infantry. And the aXIIS lost nothing. Not even that Panther that looked like it was going to go down.
Not Calliope is coming.
But Calliope is coming to save the day!
Yeah.
Shooting stars. Never-ending rockets.
Oh, but I mean, you don't play Brits, you can't imagine that. But Fireflies are so expensive. It's 450 manpower and what is it? 100 fuel? It's just
know,
so
maybe.
expensive.
It is. No, it is expensive. I do know that.
And
And
it's
when
so
you're
slow
losing
to
two
build
of them,
though.
and when you're losing two of them, big losses. Eh?
Yeah, I know. And a gun tank with veterancy.
And so now the field, if we look at the tactical map, is in the hands of the Wehrmacht very easily as well. It's just they have such dominant control, all these tanks and such. Man, I just love to see them somehow just move in and just destroy the allies.
Just build a Burger Tiger.
And get some wrecks back up or something, you know?
Yeah, you can. There is one Panther wreck available and one armored car wreck available.
Yeah, of course. FreestyIer saying no chance this is over. Nah, armored. PE will
chance.
only spam Panthers plus Hummels.
He will only spawn Panthers plus Hummels.
Also,
Well,
it's
that's
interesting,
right.
we're looking at their tactics, them talking to each other. That is the
Yeah.
allies, by the way, that we're looking at their chat. And were they saying that in team chat or old chat?
Yeah, team chat.
Yeah, they are. Okay. I thought they were maybe being a bit cheeky or something. Just saying it to the Wehrmacht as well. But yeah, Panthers and Hummels. So I think we actually saw a Hummel out on the field here. Yep, we do. For the
There is
PE.
a
And that's
Hummel.
just what usually tends to happen when you go for Scorched Earth. Is that your strategy eventually evolves into this pretty much a Panther battle group spam with Hummels. Because that's all you
But they can
almost
be easily
need.
killed with Calliopes.
What Panthers?
Hummels, because they're so slow.
By Calliopes.
Calliopes can kill Hummels. Because like two
Usually it wouldn't
Calliopes
happen
are
because
gonna
Hummels
kill
are usually
Hummel.
like right at the back of the map.
Oh, I'm really curious what's gonna happen because there's like Brits are getting artillery to push back and raped.
Ouch. They just lost the lieutenant.
Yeah, it was a headshot.
I don't know, the Axis are just in such a great position here.
Yeah, it's
They
just
can just
because, I don't
move
know,
in
it
and
looks
just
like they
destroy
stopped
everything.
derping, or the allies are derping more than them.
Ah, no. What's happening on the right-hand side is that there's a bit of a flank going on with the Shermans.
Oh.
And another Panther battle group coming out for the PE.
Oh my god.
I don't know, like, I remember in a previous episode I said that Panther battle group can be quite abusive after when it starts getting spammed, because it's only 1,000 manpower for 2.
Exactly. I love
like,
how people spam, oh, it's 1,000 manpower, it's so hard to get, but then it's exactly the same price as Sturk. 500 manpower per Panther, come on.
I don't know, like, I think the first 2 lots of Panther battle group, fair enough. You know, 1,000 manpower, but I just think its price should go up over time, and then
yeah, but
after,
you can easily preserve them up to the time that you get back your manpower.
Yeah, I just think the price should go up over time, and then just be capped at, like, I don't know,
every
1,000,
group should be more expensive.
Yeah.
Like, increasing by 200 manpower.
Because it does seem like a lot of times Panther battle group does seem to be the savior for the PE.
300 points.
Yeah, because there's so many of them.
Oh no, Brits is just going down here. No, don't destroy the artillery, take it! Oh, look at that, look at the chat. That is bad. That is bad sportsmanship by the Wehrmacht.
It is.
Very bad.
Oh, but then you don't know the background story, maybe they were arrogant.
Maybe they were, I don't know. I wasn't actually
Or maybe
paying
they are
attention
like us, you know, just rubbing in the face.
Oh no, don't tell me this is going to be the opposite of what was just happening. The PE are taking huge losses now. They just lost 2 Panthers and are about to lose another 2.
Oh god.
Why don't they... I don't understand what the reasoning behind it was. Were they not focus firing like certain tanks, or... What are they doing? They just lost all their tanks, man.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
That proves that axes are stupid.
Well, PE anyway.
Oh yeah.
No preservation at all. But whilst all that was going on, whilst the PE just lost all of their armored vehicles, the Brits have lost their base.
Who's the arrogant prick now, biatch?
But the Allies are still staying in this. They're still trying to stay in as long as they can. The Brits are just destroying the wrecks, just in case.
But I know this PE had this game won, but then they go like, oh yeah, let's lose everything.
I don't understand how you can lose four Panthers, like nothing. I mean, if anything, you should be focus firing the Shermans, just get rid of them straight away, or focus firing the Fireflies, get rid of them straight away. And then, you know, easy.
It was like Russian rush tactic. Rush them. Oh, we lost them. Let's build more.
I think that is the plan for the PE. They're just saving up more manpower at the moment. They've got 860, saving up for another Panther battle group. But
they would have had 6 Panthers. Now they've got none.
Now they have none. And then there was none.
Bad and so sad. All America needs to do now is push, and then they win.
And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They're trying to take out the pack here in the center. And there we go. It's gone.
It's funny to see
the Axis have such a big hole in their strategy. What?
It's so funny to see this turnaround after GG arrogant pricks.
Oh, it's I bet FreestyIer or the Allies are probably feeling such satisfaction at the moment if they're...
Yes.
Because they're just destroying everything. There's such a big hole in the Wehrmacht's units at the moment. They just don't have anything to counter the armor because they lost 4 Panthers.
Yeah, it's so brutal, it's like taking Wehrmacht's virginity. It's like so bad.
They just have nothing! They have nothing left. 2 Panthers out now on the field, but that's still not going to be enough to handle.
2 Shermans, 2 Fireflies, crumbled command tank, GG.
Still too much. And they're charging in! What are you doing? I think they should be
I think
a
they're
little bit
just split off and
defensive.
they just rush tanks.
Okay, yeah, go back. No, keep going back. Keep going back. Don't suicide your tanks, please.
Why not? This tactic.
But we need to push.
Oh, what are the VPs actually?
What's that?
It's pretty equal.
What, the field?
Yeah, no, the VP counter.
Yeah, VPs are quite equal. Americans are actually losing, funnily enough. I guess just because the Wehrmacht had such a good hold on a lot of the map.
Because they're arrogant
They've
pricks.
lost a unit.
Because
to the
they're
enemy's
arrogant
advances.
pricks, that's right. In order to win, nice guys finish last in this game. In order to win, you have to be an arrogant prick.
Oh my god, I don't know, it hurts my eyes to watch it.
Oh man.
And I bet you could understand why, because, like, it was such a good turnaround, and now it's that's just sad.
Oh, another Panther going down. Panthers are very difficult to destroy, and when you're just when Panthers are easy to destroy in such situations, you know the person's playing badly.
Yeah, but look, they've got flag 81, they could easily retreat to the flag and take on the tanks, but they don't.
Go flag, go! There you go, took out one of them. One of the Shermans. Go
I can
flag,
imagine
go!
the pro guy being so pissed off and
Lots of
raging.
damage. Oh, that's a Panther gone, but at the same time, our allies losing a lot of tanks.
Yeah, but they've got a war machine, so
Yeah,
not really a loss.
I suppose. Now they just got all these tanks coming back onto the field.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And funnily enough, I think the allies only got one tank back from that, yeah.
Yeah, only one Sherman.
Because it ran out right at the last second.
Yes, it did, but it's still Sherman back, so Wehrmacht didn't get anything back.
And now they just can start pushing straight away, whilst again the PE are saving for Panther Battle
The
Group,
enemy is
880
against one of Germany's
manpower.
victory points.
But
That is
then
their
they're gonna
strategy,
lose
that's
another
all their
Panther
strategy
Battle
is,
Group
just
and-
spam Panthers.
You know what will be really painful in here? The Panzer Shreks.
Why?
Because imagine like the 4 squads with double Panzer Shrek taking on those tanks. That they avoid Calliope fire.
Yeah, if they can avoid Calliope fire. Otherwise, it would be very powerful. That's right. But I think the Axis are just trying to brute force it, aren't they? They're just like, oh yeah, get it as much units as we can, and then
Oh
just
yeah, we
move
lost
forward.
everything, let's try to group up and lose everything again.
I just think what they should do is just play defensively, and
And they
then
can
wait
win,
until they
yeah.
can save up for even more Panthers.
They've
so
got
they have-
defensive doctrine, come on, they can win.
There's no
like-
excuse.
You've got sector artillery, right? You've got hammers, you've got flags, you've got defensive artillery, you've got rocket barrage, you've got everything to defend your points. Come on.
No excuse at all.
Yes, unless you suck. No, I mean, really, they shouldn't lose going into defensive. Once you gain the advantage and go defensive doctrine, you just go, hello, I'm just gonna sit here and wait. And you know that this.
No excuses at all.
Oh god. It's just, I don't know, it's just...
That's a reversal again. How are the Allies getting back into this? It's only because the Wehrmacht are playing so badly. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not playing badly necessarily. I mean, they know what to destroy and stuff like that, but their unit preservation is just not there.
Yeah, but I mean, both sides do better unit preservation. It's just that you cannot have worse unit preservation than the PE guy.
Losing how many Panthers this game? Probably over 10?
8, I would say it was around 8.
Probably around there. Probably 8, like 10, something like that.
Yes. And there is not even a single Bergetiger.
Is there even any more wrecks to work with here?
Not
That's
anymore,
not-
I think, but there was.
Yeah, it looked like the Allies were actually destroying the wrecks, which is good on them. I mean, that's how you do it.
Okay, so those Panthers are gonna probably go down.
I just don't understand it. Why is he keeping his tanks there? Well, now he's moving back,
Lost
but
a
like,
vehicle.
it's far
Oh, one
too.
Panther's going down for sure.
Oh gosh, why is he? Okay, keep going. No, keep backing off. Keep backing off. Can't just stay in the same place all the time. So which Panther will go down? There's 2 of them to choose.
I love the double sniper to counter the
The enemy is
pioneers.
weakening even now.
Just 2 snipers. That's all you need.
Yes.
Just to kill
And
a
then you
squad
deny
at a
all
time.
infantry for Wehrmacht.
It's a good idea.
Look at
what?
Wehrmacht! He's capping the strategic point instead of VP on the right hand side. Can you see that?
No, he's capping
What?
the VP as well.
Why? Oh, it doesn't show up on my minimap. Real.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at the tactical
Yeah, when you
map,
look
right?
at the minimap, it doesn't show up.
Because I was watching tactical map and I was like, why?
For some reason, I think on the minimap you can only see whatever enemy
Yeah.
is currently in your sights.
I mean, on the minimap you see everything. On the tactical map you see
I know we have
only-
Fog of War turned off right now, but like on the
Yeah.
minimap you can only see what you can actually see in the game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Panther, go die.
But there's massive blobs of tanks on the left hand side.
It's just a tank fest. This is what you guys have been asking for. People are like, where them tanks at? Where them tanks? Here are the tanks.
I bet they didn't ask for
Yeah, but
really
eliminating
pure
the
unit
enemy
preservation
once more.
though.
What's that say again?
I bet they didn't ask for the unit preservation.
That's what somebody will probably ask. Unit preservation, please.
Yeah.
Find a game
We'll
of
just
unit
put the
preservation.
game of us standing in our own territories building tanks.
I'm actually happy
That's how
that
we put it,
the
unit.
Vermont's losing their flags because they're just building them in such bad places.
But look at this Panther, it's turned around to the side armor facing the Sherman. Like, yeah, I don't care.
Maybe he thinks that the rear armor is actually the strongest thing.
Yeah, it is, because it's flat and thin.
Like your boat.
What the hell? I would love it to be thin though.
Go, Panther, go. Repair, repair, repair. I like how the
Yeah.
Panzer Elite are just trying to hold on to the middle with sector artillery.
Yeah,
They just have this place locked down the entire time with sector artillery.
I know. But you know, to be honest, this game, around 5-6 minutes ago, just turned out to a newbie game. Just everyone
brute
spamming
force, man.
tanks
It's
and
brute
shooting
force.
crap and making the game too long.
And look what the Panther is doing. He's going in again
Oh no.
by himself.
Lost the unit.
Does he think it's like
Yeah.
invincible? I think they must have just given up. I think the PU was just like, screw this. I'm just done with spamming Panthers all the time. I'm just gonna sacrifice my stuff and get some more. Some new ones.
It's just, I don't even have any comments for this game because I don't want to be rude, but it's really bad.
At this point, it was a lot better before. Like you had like
I really
tides and
enjoyed it at the beginning, because it's back
comebacks
and
and
forth,
such.
and it was really fun. But now it's just sad.
now it's just I don't know what's happened with.
My eyes are actually bleeding. No, it's really
The
bad.
Germans just had such a good stance. I mean, like they must have had the Allies at that one point. Just the Allies must have been at pop cap because they
Yeah, and
had
if
like
you-
only a few sectors, and that was like a perfect position
Yeah.
to put them.
If you think these are the high tier games, then you go like, what?
The enemy is
It's
What is he
aSIISymbiosis.
doing?
I mean, those are good players.
Panther went down like nothing, but oh gosh, he just doesn't know how to use these tanks at all.
I know.
And it's making me cry inside. It's making me. Oh god.
Why do you make me watch that?
I'm just gonna go in the corner after this. Just
Yeah, and cry in the
go into
corner.
the fetal position and just cry because 3 Panthers going down like nothing is a joke. It's not necessarily. It's not. It's not to say that. No, it's a joke. It's not to say that the game is unbalanced. Like, oh, Panthers need to be buffed. Not at all. It's just this guy is.
You suck, you're gonna lose them, that's
He
it.
sucks. He doesn't know how to
You
use
know what's
tanks.
funny? That
I'll
you
put
have
it.
to
No,
watch
I'm
again
gonna
for
say it
hours when you edit the
straightforward. This
video.
guy sucks. He has 0 unit preservation and it's starting to get to me. It's annoying me.
I know. Oh, there's a base rush actually. With bikes. What?
Maybe to get the snipers.
Who's the arrogant
Yeah,
prick
he was trying to get
now?
the snipers. Oh, who's the arrogant prick now? And that wasn't arrogant. I suppose everybody's a hypocrite, isn't it?
I would say exactly the same thing.
But it must be so satisfying for Symbiosis and FreestyIer after
Yeah.
Pro was saying, "Oh, arrogant pricks," and there you go.
I would actually become so arrogant after that win. I'll be like, yeah, screw
eliminated the enemy
you.
once more.
That's what you get.
Flaming bodies. BBQ, KFC in the middle. Yeah, well, it's obviously clear that the Wehrmacht don't have anything left in this game.
This is so sad.
I just can't believe they lost.
I bet
I mean,
Wehrmacht got more
on the
points
positive
at
side,
the
like,
final
you know,
score.
the fans are probably saying like, yeah, it's an ally victory, but
This was a Wehrmacht. This was an Axis victory that just got thrown away
Secure more
like
points
that.
or face failure.
It's so sad.
wow. And they just
Yeah,
can't do
man,
anything now.
Yeah,
If
there's
they-
no way Wehrmacht can come back from this.
Yeah, just throwing away Panther Battle Group like
Comrades
nothing.
have given their lives
Sometimes
for
you
the
gotta
whole
learn to play defensively.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you have to sacrifice stuff for something to buy time, but this was just sad and pointless.
This is just like throwing tanks away to be aggressive, but this should have been... You know, you just gotta play a bit defensively sometimes.
You have to
Just
be a
keep your
little bit
stuff
smart.
back. Make sure that you can recuperate your army. Make sure that they're gathered up, and then go on forth. And don't sacrifice them as well. Like, just... Yeah. Never underestimate late game armor.
Well, I've seen like a armor from Wehrmacht.
Well, to be fair, the Allies did good. They destroyed the stuff very, very well. They had their tanks available. They used artillery.
Yeah, exactly. And
they
if
bought-
Americans lose tanks, it's not that bad because they've got Allied war machine and cheap tanks. If Wehrmacht loses tanks, it's like, ow.
Well, not even a single comment from the Axis there. It went down to
It's so satisfying though.
it was victory
It's
point
yeah.
win for the Allies, but Axis obviously realizing inside, wow, you know,
We are arrogant
was-
pricks.
yeah, we called them arrogant pricks and then we just lost. And I like how we said GG as well. There was a lot of arrogancy. There was a lot of hypocrisy and arrogancy in this
And
game.
stupidity.
It was good. It was good up until like middle, but at the late game, the Axis just threw it away.
Yeah, and it was so sad as well. Because it would have been a good game, but it wasn't. I mean, it was enjoying to watch because lots of things happening, and lots of things to learn. Don't be arrogant pricks. Don't lose tanks, and that's it.
Unit preservation. I mean, this is always a key thing. I mean, when it comes to stuff like Panthers, no excuse because Panthers have plenty of health to work with. They shouldn't be dying. Just
They're
simple
quite
as.
tough and they're quite fast as well.
The only way that they should die is if something truly epic happens. You know, like a freaking I don't know, triple Calliope barrages. Something
What the hell?
like 20 Calliope shooting. That's the only time the Panther should die.
I
Otherwise,
know.
if it's just I know it's an exaggeration. You can destroy it normally as well, but I'm just saying that.
Oh, this
You
was
know.
really bad. It wasn't losing 1 or 2, it was losing 10.
Yeah.
Like that.
All in all, I think you must have lost at least 12 or over.
Yeah, I would say that. And imagine how much manpower it is. 6,000, 7,000 manpower.
Ugh. At one point, I was
sad.
beginning to rage.
If I was the teammate of EE guy, I would be just so pissed off. I would be like, no, why? Why you do this?
Well, that is life. That is company of heroes for you guys. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. And, well, I suppose we were supposed to give away a beta key, weren't we?
Yeah, I was meant to remind you, but then...
But what I'll do, I have to quickly rub off the code. What I'm actually going to do, since this is the very end of the cast, I'm going to give you guys half the code in this episode, and half the code in the next episode. So, the first 4 numerals is P534. Go write that down somewhere, and in the next episode on this channel, we'll finish off the rest of that code. Make sure you have it fully written down. It'll be 8 digits long in total, and you'll be able to enter that in as soon as the beta goes available for Company of Heroes 2. Okay?
And you redeem it on companyofheroes.com/beta.
Because you don't know the amount of people that would be asking me, where do I activate key? Like, you know, come on, seriously? You activate it on freaking YouTube or something. I don't know. They just want something ridiculous. See, I'm just going to say something ridiculous next time. Activate it on dumb.com. I don't know. Anyway, until next time, guys. See you all later. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.